Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Marketing Home, Marketing You. I'm your host, Barbara Savona of Sprout Marketing, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. Today we're actually going to be talking about all things fall marketing and resident events. And if you're like me, I'm in Texas and we're still having 100-degree days. So thinking about fall feels so like crazy, but I know how it is because the mornings when I'm sitting out having my cup of coffee and I like to go walk in the morning, it is a little bit cooler. There's like a slight change in the air. So fall actually might be in the air, and it's always like that. And then it's here, and it's so exciting to have cooler temperatures. At least for us it is. And so today I want to give you guys some ideas that you can think ahead. And what's great about these is they're for fall. So regardless of where you're at, when the temperature actually starts to feel like fall, is when you can start to implement these. So for some of you, it'll be sooner and others a little bit later. These will work all season, even though some of them are date specific. So I'm excited to dig into that. And before we get into it, I want to make sure that for those of you that don't already know, we put out a free magazine, which is what we're going to showcase today. So make sure that you subscribe at trysproutfree.com. Not only do you get to browse the magazine each month and get these ideas to where you can kind of review them and make a plan with your team, but you also get free resources every single month with the magazine. So it's a magazine plus bonuses. And it also gives you a sampling of what the Sprout membership, the paid membership, is all about. So paid members get access to all the links within the magazine, all the designs and all of that. So just make sure that you go to trysproutfree.com. So what have you guys been up to? How is your summer treating you? I know for many, the kids are back in school, or at least it's happening very soon. Has it been hectic? Has it been great? As parents, is it exciting for you when the kids go back? Or I know for my friends that are parents, we've been talking a lot about how it helps to get back into a routine because summer's a little bit all over the place. It's a lot of fun, but it can be chaotic. For me, I'm still in the garden. Just this week, I pulled out a watermelon. And I've been watching this baby grow. I finally got it out of the ground. It was ready. For those of you that don't know, with a watermelon, the first little tendril that's closest to the actual stem that it's on, when it turns brown, that means that the watermelon is ready and not before. So it's taken a lot of patience. This is a 100-day watermelon. So anyway, I got it. My husband's like, you've got to weigh this thing. It was 47.8 pounds, which is super exciting. But here was the big surprise. When I cut it open, I was ready for a juicy red watermelon. It was actually like a yellowish orange. And I panicked for a second, like, did it go bad? What happened? But I forgot that this year I had bought one little variety of an orange watermelon. I thought, hey, what the heck? Let's try it. But it kind of got buried and I didn't even think anything of it. And on the outside, it looked just like a red watermelon. So we cut it open. We had some yesterday and it wasn't quite as sweet as a red, but actually I loved the flavor. It was very mild. And I even took some to, we have an elderly couple that we're really close to that live really close by. And she's like, I don't have a grandmother that lives nearby. So she's become my grandmother. So anyway, we sat outside and had coffee and I took watermelon to her and she said that yellow watermelons are her husband's favorite. So apparently other people are used to yellow watermelons. It was definitely new for me. So that's still been my joy, is experiencing time in the garden. But I hope to hear from you guys. What have y'all been up to? Make sure that you're following on Instagram. Sometimes I share some personal things there about my garden or what's going on. So follow at Sprout Marketing. Okay, I know what you guys are here for. Let's get inspired. Let's get some ideas. Let's see what the Sprout team has put together for us. The designs, they just never disappoint. I told my team, I feel like you guys just keep getting better and better. And that's exciting because you all as part of the Sprout community get to benefit. So I'm going to get off camera. We're going to look at the magazine together. Let's get started. Okay, friends, this is the beautiful issue of the September Sprout Monthly, the apartment marketing magazine. You can tell fall is definitely the theme. For those of you that are not part of the membership, this is a preview of some of the freebies you'll get in the month of September when you join at Try Sprout Free. We had to include this great testimonial. I love hearing things like this. Roger, he said, I considered joining for many months before I did. Now I can say my life would have been easier if I joined earlier. Love it all. So Roger is now a proud Sprout member, and we're so happy to have you. Thank you for sharing those kind words. Okay, You want to start out by grabbing your September calendars, whether you get the blank calendar or the planning calendar that has the creative dates. You'll also see a list here of some of the upcoming dates in September. So things like Tailgating Day, Read a Book Day, Video Game Day, National Guacamole Day, Save Your Photos Day, Drink a Beer Day, and National Neighbor Day. There's more than that. So what's nice about having access to the magazine is you can use these as inspiration for your social media, for the way that you answer your phone, for events that you can do, and we'll show you all of how we've brought some of those to life in the upcoming pages. So you can't talk about fall without talking about pumpkin spice. You might love it or hate it, but for the majority of people, they think of fall and they think pumpkin spice. So bring this back to your community. You can do fall flavored coffee syrups to transform just regular coffee, add fall themed cups or mugs to complete the look. You can promote your referrals here. This is a great way if people grab a cup of coffee and you remind them of whatever you're doing for referrals. It's a nice way to have that be the last thing that they're thinking about before they head into the office. So I always encourage keep referrals handy in common areas where people are using the amenities as a reminder, especially if you're doing some kind of bonus or giveaway, that this stays top of the mind. In addition to that, you can have easy grab and go treats like we've shown here. Trader Joe's has an amazing fall collection of goodies. They always really bring their A game. Or you could partner with a local bakery. So this could be something that you do all month long, or you could have a specific blowout of a pumpkin spice event. And any of these fall prepackaged treats that you see here, we posted some of our favorite Amazon links. They're great because they're so affordable for renewals, welcome, or appreciation gifts. These are, coffee cakes, different little apple crisps. You'll see these sprinkled throughout the magazine because, again, they've got that fall theme, but they're so inexpensive and they're easy to make something feel really nice. And then if you're a Sprout member, you can open up any of these flyers. I'm going to just show you guys for a quick second. And what you'll see here, it'll open up in your free Canva account and you say, use this template. Once you click there, all of these different things are there for you. So fun signs, hey there pumpkin, it's pumpkin spice season that you can put in frames. You'll see these beautiful ones. This is an amazing fall treat bingo. So this is just so fun. This is your marketing flyers, your referral flyers, your renewals. Just, again, beautiful things, gift tags that you can include, and then table tents that you can make your display even more beautiful. And what's great is all of this is customizable. So you can make your event invite be exactly what it needs to be for you. So that is part of the paid membership. Issue, you can qualify your coffee bar. This is an example of how you can bring this setup to life for under $250. But here's the deal. If you already have a coffee maker, that price goes way down. And just small little things, some fun printable signs, some fall decor, great cups, and these different flavors that just make an ordinary space feel special. This makes a great thing when you're touring people. Hey, do you want to get, a fall coffee at our coffee bar? And it's nice for residents. Again, like we said, you can keep your referrals nearby. So this station becomes an added amenity feature. And the whole point is, as the season changes, you want to update all of your things to have that fall feel. So you can spice up your resident communication. Here's a bunch of notices that we provided for our members, whether it's packages or letting them know of events that are coming up. There's really simple ways with these immediate clicks that you can either have our team customize or you can customize them yourself in Canva. Guys, I love this event. This is a reading corner. And what's so cool is September 6th is Read a Book Day, but this is an event or an amenity that can be created year round. So you can have a library where you encourage residents to donate their used books to create this space. And you can set up just an empty table or even a shelf. I love this collapsible shelf. I think it could be really good as a grab and go, but it would make a great little mini library as well. You could also set up and kind of facilitate a book club. You can pull your residents online to see if do they want to join a book club, and then maybe find a resident that just has a great, kind of an what do you call that? An extroverted, I couldn't think of the word, like an extroverted resident that would be good at taking the lead in a book club, and let them know that you're going to be providing light snacks and wine, but that they can take the lead. And maybe it's something that can rotate. So different books, a different, community lead. Another one is a book drive. You can help residents keep their home tidy by giving back, right? So find out if there's a school or a daycare or even an after-school program that will accept the books. And I think this is just so fun. I love when I see those little tiny libraries scattered throughout neighborhoods. And I think that when a community can replicate this, it's such a cool thing. So, and just be mindful, have books for all ages, different things so that people can get excited. And you can even post on social, hey, new books have been added. And anyway, it's something small, but it can make a big difference. Okay, so September is also Better Breakfast Month, and this is a fun way to do a healthy fall breakfast. So you could do a breakfast bar that has, coffee, juice, yogurts, granola, oatmeal, fruit. Give it a fall twist. Really lean into those fall spices, things like cinnamon, apple, chai, berries, all that stuff just gives it that warming kind of a feel. And then those gift tags that you guys saw earlier in the Canva, you can also add those to any items that are to go that gives it a real personal touch. And if you want to make it a little fancier, that's where the toppings like those fruit and cinnamon sticks and just kind of special things come in. You can also surprise residents with a bagged breakfast to go, like a brown bag breakfast that they can share with their coworkers, and then just be sure to include that referral flyer on the bag. Marketing and retention is all about consistency and small touch points. So these are fun ways that you can just make people feel special and help them maybe reach even some of their healthy lifestyle goals. Okay, so let's talk about some other events. We talked about the pumpkin spice bar, the reading corner, and the healthy fall breakfast, but here are a few other ideas. Oktoberfest starts in September 17th, and it goes through October 3rd. So you could do a Oktoberfest happy hour or just a seasonal brew happy hour where there's different, seasonal brews that are available to try. A lot of times local breweries, this is when they really come out with some good stuff. You could also make this an offsite event at a local brewery where your residents maybe just get a discount. And if you don't feel comfortable serving alcohol at your community, or there's liability issues and your community doesn't want to do that, I think offsite can be a lot of fun. You can still build community just by creating it, at a different space, but still somewhere in the neighborhood that just showcases, man, it's a great place to live here. There's so many cool spots nearby. Okay, National Guacamole Day is September 16th. You better believe I treat every day like National Guacamole Day. So you could have a when I dip, you dip, we dip event, and you can partner with a local restaurant to provide chips, guac, and any other dips for the event. You could also make it a to-go with bagged ingredients to make at home. Again, just depending what your budget is. If there's a great Mexican restaurant nearby, that might be something that you pay for the appetizers of chips and guac and salsa. That could just be fun and have, refreshments. And it could be something easy on a Thursday or Friday for your residents to just kind of come hang out and say hello. Okay, apple picking. Prime apple harvesting is mid to late September, so you could set up a basket of apples for residents to have their own kind of a picking experience. And these also make really easy and affordable appreciation gifts. Just add a cute gift tag. Anything can feel special when you do those extra touches. And then this is a fun event. It's a Dream Big chalk event. You can draw a chalk cloud on the sidewalk and encourage residents to write down their dreams. You could also do it as a fall bucket list challenge. And this is, or you could even do it as a contest for residents to do illustrations where they can illustrate their dreams on the sidewalk and then let social media decide the winner. So again, that's up to you. Make sure that it's easy to clean up. It's in an area that, looks that will get some traffic, but I would also keep an eye on it just to make sure that nobody, writes anything inappropriate, and it can be part of your kind of morning to just check it out and throughout the day, make sure it looks good. But I could see this, especially with student housing, I could see this really being a fun event where you'll get a lot of pictures for social media. We had a community do that, I think it was 2 years ago, and they got such a good turnout. Okay, when it comes to marketing, we love the mix and match. So any of these designs that are shown here, they definitely have that fall feel. But here's some goodies. So there's the chai. It's not Thai chai, it's chai tea. And you can drop off tea for 2 at local businesses while you're out running errands. You can also have referral flyers next to a basket of apple or apple chips in your mail center. Again, I love making sure we put those referral notices everywhere if we offer them. You can do a coffee cake renewal. So these are little cinnamon coffee cakes that we got off of, it's like I think that you can do them like cake in a mug, and you can give these as a renewal gift for your residents. You can also make home a happy place when you pair pumpkin hot cocoa with a fall welcome flyer and even include a fall mug. Like that would be so nice if I was moving in and there was this like nice warming hot cocoa in a pretty mug with a nice welcoming flyer. You can surprise residents with coffee, cookies, and a sweet message at the entrance. You can do that after fulfilling a maintenance request, leave it as a leave behind, or just when anybody leaves and visits the office in September, send them away with a little goodie. I love these little Famous Amos and individual coffees. They're simple, but again, it's a super, super thoughtful gift. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up with your fall office makeover. Let's finish out by making sure that everything in our office really appeals to the five senses at our community. So sight, make sure you have fall displays with fall flyers, fall themed snacks, and make sure that everything has that really appealing, like when you walk in, you feel like fall is in the air. Smell, you can use a diffuser and do essential oils and have your community smell like fall. So you don't want to do too much. Start slowly and then slowly kind of add to it. But again, think about fall kind of smells that make people feel warm and cozy. And taste, have a basket of post-tour treats that can, they can take after they've toured your community. And you can even do it for residents as well. So kind of mix and match here. Feel, you want to add cozy touches like pillows and blankets to make a seating area feel like home. I love the idea of having like little bins as a property manager with different, like a bin for each season with your decor, maybe even a few pillows, different things like that, that it's like really quick. You just kind of flip the season and everything has that feel. And you want to make sure everything's machine washable so that, when you get traffic after a while, you make sure that you can wash those blankets and things like that. And sound, you can use music or nature sounds to bring the season into your community. Find a fall themed playlist on Spotify. We shared a couple here. And you can even do an instrumental playlist like an autumn piano like this one, or nature sounds, fall sounds. So the whole point is that fall, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can see it. It just feels special. And what I want to share with you guys is you can use thematic things to appeal to everything, whether it's your marketing or your retention. Okay, I have to admit, it did not feel like fall when we first started, but by the end of it, I had to go grab my BFF fall mug. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a blonde girl and a brunette, and it definitely is me and Lauren. So we got matching mugs to kick off the season. So you guys, I hope that you are inspired to fallify everything at your community. Remember, it's all about the way things feel, the experience that when people walk in, they feel like things are welcoming. And so whatever that is, that's not just about the things we talked about today. So much of it is you and your team and how you make others feel. We know that just being kind and being patient, people don't see a lot of that. So we want to adopt that into our strategy as well. Not for marketing's sake, but we know that when we are that way with others, they reciprocate, and it just makes our entire experience so much better. All right, guys, let's connect next week, same time, same place, and I'll see you then.